Ever hear a voice in the dead of night when you know you're alone? What if it sounds exactly like someone you trust, calling your name from the darkness downstairs? Old fears have long shadows. Sometimes they follow us to new places. Deep in Yellowstone, miles from any trail, Maya felt the isolation she'd craved turned suffocating. Solo hiking was her escape. But tonight, the Wyoming wilderness felt less empty, more expectant. Flickering firelight danced on her tent walls, dredging up half-forgotten memories. Her grandmother's hushed warnings from Kolkata, stories Maya had always filed under charming superstition. The Nishi Daak, the night caller, a spirit, Nana said, that lured you to your doom by mimicking a loved one's voice. Twice it calls, answer, follow, and vanish forever. Quaint folklore, utterly out of place under the vast American sky. Until the first call shattered the silence.
Maya?
Her heart leaped. Nora. Impossible, Nora. Her sister was on another continent. Wind, she rationalized. Must be the wind carrying sound strangely. Or another camper, maybe lost. But the voice, it had her exact cadence, that slight worry she always carried. She hugged her knees, straining her ear. The woods outside were black ink. Minutes stretched into an eternity of held breath. Then closer this time, more insistent.
Maya, please, are you there?
The second call, just like the stories, panic clawed at her throat. Nana's face swam before her eyes. Never answer, child. Not a word, not a sound. It listens for you. Silence is your only hope. A strangled sob escaped Maya's lips before she could clamp her hand over her mouth. A tiny sound, barely a gasp. Yes, she might have whispered, the words swallowed by fear. But it was enough. The air outside the tent shifted. The heavy silence returned, but now it felt satisfied. It had heard her. It knew she was there. Something slithered against the nylon. Not claws, not branches. A light, deliberate touch. She squeezed her eyes shut, trying to vanish within herself. A strange scent seeped through the mesh. Damp soil, something like spoiled meat, and an undercurrent of cloying funeral flowers. Then came the clicking. Soft, guttural, wet, right outside. And slowly, chillingly, the zipper tab on her tent door began to slide downwards. Down, down, revealing not the familiar night, but a sliver of absolute, non-reflective blackness. The official report on Maya's disappearance was concise. Park rangers found the campsite disturbed 3 days later. Her tent, strangely, was ripped open from the inside outwards. Bear activity was noted in the vicinity. Tracks, some scattered gear, and the case was logged as a probable animal attack and exposure. Standard procedure in Yellowstone. They found her phone tossed near a creek bed, battery dead. Forensics managed to pull a corrupted fragment from the last audio recording. It wasn't animals snarling. It wasn't Maya screaming. It was just a few seconds of audio, of Maya's own voice, calm and clear, saying, "I'm here. Come in." It makes you think, doesn't it, about those familiar sounds. in the quiet corners of your own life, that creak on the stairs after you've gone to bed, the whisper of wind outside your window that sounds almost like your name. Maybe you're walking up from the basement, hand still on the light switch, plunging the downstairs into darkness, and you hear it, a faint shuffle, a soft call from the blackness you just left behind, using a voice you know, a voice you love. Remember, the Nishi Daak only needs the smallest invitation, a gasp, a whisper, a flicker of recognition in your eyes, just enough to know it's been heard, just enough to be let in. There are countless such whispers buried in time, ancient folklore that refuses to stay silent, proving that some legends are disturbingly alive even today. To hear more tales of folklore that refuse to stay buried, subscribe to the Buried Whispers. Listen closely, stay safe.